Donald Trump is in panic mode like never before, and his latest outburst on Truth Social proves it. He's melting down publicly, and the way this post is written, it's honestly one of the most bizarre and chaotic things we've seen from him. What triggered this wild reaction? A bombshell report from the Wall Street Journal, which revealed a strange and deeply disturbing letter allegedly written by Trump to Jeffrey Epstein for his 50th birthday. We're going to dive into Trump's furious response, but before we do, please hit like, and if you enjoy this kind of reporting, subscribe to support independent coverage like this. Now, let's talk about what this Wall Street Journal piece revealed. According to the article, Jeffrey Epstein received birthday letters from friends and associates as part of a keepsake album put together by Ghislaine Maxwell. One of those letters, reportedly, was from Donald Trump. The book was described as leather-bound and filled with notes written by high-profile individuals, Trump among them. These pages, collected in 2003 before Epstein's first arrest, have apparently been examined by Justice Department officials. According to sources who viewed the album, the pages include questionable and inappropriate content. One letter in particular, the one with Trump's name, is causing an uproar. It's described as being bawdy and strangely illustrated. The note features typewritten text within the outline of a naked woman, drawn in thick marker, something Trump is known to use. The signature, Donald, is reportedly placed in a spot that mimics pubic hair, making it all the more disturbing. The message ends with this chilling line: "Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret." When asked about this letter, Trump flat out denied everything. He told the Journal that the story is fake, the note is fake, and that he's never drawn a picture in his life. He added that he doesn't use that kind of language and has never written anything like that. He even went so far as to say he would sue the Wall Street Journal if they published it, which, of course, they did. Now here comes the Truth Social meltdown. Trump posted a long, furious rant claiming that he had warned Rupert Murdoch personally not to let the Wall Street Journal print this letter. He said Murdoch promised to take care of it, but didn't follow through. Trump also claimed that his aide, Carolyn Levitt, and he both told Emma Tucker, the Journal's editor-in-chief, that the letter was fake, but she supposedly ignored their warning. In the post, Trump announced plans to sue the Wall Street Journal, News Corp, and Murdoch himself. He called the publication a disgusting and filthy rag, and accused it of running false stories, just to stay relevant. He also insisted that if there was any truth to the so-called Epstein scandal, it would have been uncovered long ago by Democrats like Hillary Clinton, James Comey, and John Brennan. According to Trump, this whole thing is just another desperate fake news story. Here's where things get even more interesting. The language in Trump's post doesn't sound like him. It reads more like a legal document. That's because it likely is. This post seems to be the result of legal pressure behind the scenes. Reports say Trump and his team were contacting the Wall Street Journal in the days leading up to the article, trying to kill the story. His public meltdown might actually be drawing more attention to it. Trump's usual strategy of intimidating the media doesn't seem to be working this time. In fact, many of his own supporters are starting to turn on him. MAGA media voices are criticizing him. Some feel let down and betrayed. And then, almost out of nowhere, Stephen Colbert's late-night show was canceled. That raised even more suspicion, especially since Colbert recently criticized CBS's parent company, Paramount, for quietly settling a $16 million dispute with Trump over a 60 Minutes interview. Colbert joked about it earlier in the week, saying he grew a mustache to avoid being recognized by the new company owners. Days later, his show was pulled. CBS says it's a business decision, blaming declining profitability in late-night TV. But Colbert's show was actually doing well in the ratings. So why cancel your top show? Many believe this move is tied to corporate pressure and Trump's influence behind the scenes. And with Paramount about to merge with Skydance Media, people are asking if this is part of a bigger effort to keep Trump happy. Despite all of this, the Wall Street Journal still ran the story. That's a big deal, especially since Murdoch was seen with Trump just recently. Something's shifting. Trump often boasts about beating media companies in court, but in reality, most of those cases end in quiet settlements, like the $15 million payment to his presidential library from ABC. These aren't real legal victories. They're corporate decisions to avoid a fight. But now, If Murdoch and MAGA influencers are calling him out, this could mark a turning point. This story doesn't just hit Trump. It impacts others in his circle, J.D. Vance, Marco Rubio, and potential 2028 candidates. If Trump starts falling, they could fall with him. This could be a defining moment. The media has a chance to stand its ground. If it does, this scandal may be the one that finally sticks. It's not just about one letter or one post. It's about whether Trump can still silence critics through threats, or if people are finally done being afraid of him. We'll continue following this story as it unfolds. And if you're still watching, drop a blue heart in the comments, hit subscribe, and give the video a like to help support this channel. Until next time, stay informed and stay bold.